Hello again, my name is Gabe Zolna. Every once in a while I read a comment that I think is worth sharing. This is one of those once in a whiles. And if you were commented through YouTube on a video that I posted, the title was "He is Right, I Won't Block Him." I'll attach that video in this link as well. The viewer wrote, "Love your message. Maybe now you can see what I have observed, that no matter how much we want to believe democracy works, it doesn't." Which is to say that from a material perspective, this ultimate form of government does not work, which is the proof that the material perspective is an incorrect perspective. We are not naturally a warring species. It is just the evolution of thought based upon materialism destroying the efficacy of our minds. In everything I do, I am guided by these principles and one fundamental assumption. This assumption is that everything is made of value, including me, and these principles are derived from that assumption of value. 1. Gratification. Value must be properly gratified or it perishes. 2. Non-contradiction. All value must live without contradictions if they do not desire to prematurely die. 3. Honesty. What intellectual creatures must practice to avoid contradictions. 4. Respect, the lubricant or non-contradictory substance of relationships. 5. Thoughtfulness, what is required intellectually to make principle work. 6. Cooperation, required to draw out happiness in the course of existing. It makes existence worth possessing. 7. Appreciation, that which elevates our existence above commonality. Elevates, I apologize. 8. Self-acceptance. What happens when the known principle of existence are intellectually incorporated and applied in our minds? The end of the need to rape the world. Contentment. Gabe, I'm a 77-year-old farmer who has done it all. World traveled, Europe and Asia, OTR trucker across US and Canada for 7 years of high priority specialized freight. Enough college credit for a master's degree. No degree. I studied what I wanted to study, and I found the social science to be worthless. Repaired seemingly impossible to fix damage to farm machines. Designed and built machines. Have a machine shop. Did all my own service work, as well as for neighbor farmers, almost always for free. Built 3 new buildings. Torn down 4 old buildings. Milked cows for 30 years. Operated and repaired large bulldozer. Have a Winchester 12 gauge, a stainless 17 HMR, an unsurpassable varmint rifle for an old farmer. A stainless Smith & Wesson handgun with a shorter barrel than your 500. Divorced, a Zen Buddhist wife of 43 years, grandchildren. When I was 50, like Henry David Thoreau, I went to my woods that I might live my life to its fullest and not come to the end realizing it was wasted. I spent 3 weeks formulating the answer the question, what is important? The answer was that I was made of value. Robert Pirsig wrote Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. And then after that he wrote something about a value-based metaphysicist. And then there is Anne Ryan, who wrote extensively about her foundational discovery of non-contradiction, and with that she was able to penetrate deeply into understanding. Stephen Molot called Rand a genius. Well, I hope you take the time to listen to what my 77-year-old farmer took the time to write. There's a whole lot that he wrote that needs to be learned by many others. It's up to you to make certain that that happens. I send it to you. You need to send it to whomever you think is worthy of hearing what that 77-year-old farmer wrote. Thanks for listening. I sure hope you pass it along. I want to thank the viewer for taking the time to write what he did. I'm pretty fortunate. I've got people like him that listen to what I have to say. Can't do this alone, folks. We need each other, don't we?